Hello everyone, so this is going to be a small video just behind the scenes showing you exactly how the script stuff goes at the moment and why it's taking a while. Uh, Previously, we've done sessions like this where we brainstorm stuff, and by we I mean me and Wally here. We brainstorm stuff in World to kind of get into the character of Frisk to decide on little things that we want in terms of like including comments about atmosphere or just general comments, as well as reacting to different characters, and then I write them up. You're going to see a little bit of this, and then I'll show you how I'm writing it up, and yeah, I hope this will explain it for everyone as to why it's going so slow at the moment. So I'll let the video sort of play out here, and you can see for yourself.
Frisk real.
Oh,
Yo.
Frisk real. Oh, Frisk real. Frisk is real. She's so real. I exist now. Me. Morning, new home.
Morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. I don't know the lyrics. More fun.
Fun things all around.
Fun.
Oh my god,
Okay,
somebody's blasting the surface! Oh my
We're gonna get out
lord!
of here eventually.
Just... I feel like Frisk would be used to all the puzzles at this point, so they're not really gonna comment on the puzzles. I think they would comment on the town itself, though. So like,
Oh wow. This place is pretty. Yeah. Wow. What a cozy looking little town.
So that's just one example of a very small comment that was made at the beginning for Snowden's intro. So then we go over to the Google Doc, and from there we then go through the Google Doc where you can see here I'm writing up the basics here for the title, and then this is actually the start of Snowden instead, but this shows off, just setting the location, setting the whereabouts it is in the script or the story, and then having little comments from, say, like Frisk about the cold, highlighting bits of the atmosphere and stuff, and then going over those ideas that we had in video, or like from previous videos, and then typing them up properly instead of just them being like random ideas or one-off comments or something. It's more sort of bringing them together and making them into lines that we think will be fun and enjoyable, and even then these lines may get either improv or change when it comes to recording, but it'll be stuff that's very close to what I've wrote up. And this is all why it's taking so long. Like, look at this. This is just for Snowden alone, and this is like 11 pages worth of comments and ideas and little things to put in to make things fun and interesting, because you can't just have Frisk stood around not saying anything while everything's taking place. So like here on page 11, I think, yep, is where we get up to Snowden Town. So all the other previous stuff was all Snowden Forest and the plateaus leading up to it, and then Papyrus's gauntlet. There's also some ideas in there for how things make sense. Like, for instance, having Papyrus actually levitate the gauntlet of Deadly Terror with his blue attack ability, because it kind of manipulates or at least manipulates Frisk a little bit, in the sense that from what my understanding is, it kind of messes around with gravity a bit, and we can see that at the end where Frisk just like floats over all of Papyrus's bone attacks. So it's kind of incorporating all of those ideas and elements into things as well. So when I read back through this, when I'm animating, then I can just be like, okay, that's a cool idea. I'll stick that in here as well. So there's all of that, and then obviously, like with this footage that we're seeing here, if I move myself out of the way for the moment, you can see that this is like an hour and 57. So I have to go through and keep stopping and starting and writing stuff up, and I don't know whether there's a quicker way of doing this at the moment other than doing this entire procedure while I'm in VR chat with Wally, rather than waiting, looking back through the footage and doing it this way, because it takes way longer. I'm wondering whether just doing it all in one chunk and getting stuff recorded would be better for future parts like Waterfall. But yeah, it's always fun doing this, normally just between me and Wally. Although there are rare exceptions where other people will come in, like Evie here, to help out or chime in with certain things. Sometimes things can get a little bit crazy. As you can see, there's a little bit of just like messing around and stuff in the meantime while I'm busy typing up stuff. But it's normally just fun. Either way, this is how things are going at the moment. This is how scripting is going. And again, once Snowdin's done, then it can be recorded. The last recording session only took, I think, about an hour or less for Frisk's lines in the ruins. So that was all done in one session and was all really, really good. So hopefully that can happen again for Snowdin. Then we're on to Waterfall. And then obviously, as things go on, it'll be interesting to see how detailed we write up this stuff and what kind of little things we go into. The one thing that I like about this is that it's not just me kind of taking the reins and being like, look, this is definitively what I think should happen. I think it's nice bouncing the ideas off of other people and actually getting Wally's input on this, because it was their idea originally to include Frisk more in this, and that'll be an interesting conversation for later on when I mention about behind the scenes development more and what the original idea for this was, because it's attached to another set of animations that I was doing before this. But yeah, that's all something totally different and a conversation for another time. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed this little sneak peek, and I shall see you on the next video. So until then, bye!